What's up, guys? It's Boy Jamaica here, coming at you with a little highlight, a little different. Sometimes I like to, I play off stream sometimes, obviously, and recently I won our impromptu Friday Night FNM with Storm, and if you like are a fan of the content here, or you look at like some of like the highlights, little shorter videos under the highlight playlist, you can see like I like playing Storm. I think I am reasonable at Storm, especially Penny Dreadful Storm. So I like to make fun little highlight videos. This one video kind of like fell under the radar because no one saw it. But this is a really fun game. It's between I think we're both 3-0. Swift Justice here is playing Red Green Ponza. This is game one. So and kind of this game gives away, but I randomly win. But we're gonna watch a video of this game here. So I'm gonna stop and start in some certain spots. I actually find it better, by the way, if you're ever wondering about how to record playback videos. I think the replay system on MTGO is really bad. So what I do is that I just record the playback of it in the full speed, and then I just replay it on any video media player. I'm using VLC here. I'm just playing it at slower speeds. So you'll see me stop and start, and I'll start talking about different decisions. There will be a further deck tech of this video eventually, but I actually didn't expect to win this tournament. But I mean, I did win. I don't know. I think I got pretty lucky, but yeah, this was just a testing day. But I ended up just winning the tournament. So for now, you get this little analysis of this hand. Okay, so let's start here. I win the die roll, so I'm gonna play first. This is gonna go a little fast. The speed of the replay on MTGO is still pretty fast, even with the slower speed that this video is going on. I think it's slow speed, right? Let me just playback speed. Yeah, I'll just try to slow down a bit. All right, land go. This game's only like 2 minutes long, really. All right, that's a little too slow. Let me speed up just a little bit. Okay. All right. Turn two Shimmer finds me a land. You really want to find a bunch of land to cast this amulet as quick as you can. The turn one land from the Ponza deck is really scary because it could have gotten the turn two like Stone Rain, but their red land was a tap land, so I was pretty lucky there. So they play a Sylvan Library, pretty strong card, honestly. So this is where I messed up. I want in most Storm situations, you want to get this amulet out as soon as you can, because at least you're more broken draws. Instead, I decided to play the Boneyard, and I'm going to actually cast Anticipate, which is really wrong in hindsight. I think I just wasn't really thinking about the matchup as much, because I didn't realize what I'd drawn. I'd already like tunnel vision into like my next play, but having drawn a Dark Ritual, it was a really easy like ritual amulet. That's a really easy thing. So if you're playing this deck, you want to get a theme out as soon as you can. And ritual helps out a lot. But funny enough, it kind of like helps in certain situations otherwise. All right, so I play the Anticipate. I find a Frantic Search, which is really important. Frantic Search is a big deal in this deck. Once you start getting Frantic Search, Mind Desire, things, that's really how the deck goes. You want to get a Prima Amulet out, and you want to get Frantic Search, start producing mana, and start drawing cards. Like Bidding Deep Analysis is really good, especially when you have Amulet out. So that's kind of what you kind of burst draw. So here we go. But like, I think once I realized I had a Dark Ritual in my hand, I was like, come on, I should have just like played the Amulet. They're gonna play a Garruk, which I'm still pretty happy about because none of my lands are gone. And they play a Wall of Blossoms, so I'm pretty happy that I have 3 lands. So now I realize I have the Dark Ritual, so only get the Stamina out. I can cast an Opt here, keep this Dark Ritual. It can kind of lead to more broken starts later. But the next turn is gonna get really hairy here. Alright, my opponent keeps 2 cards on top. Sylvan Library. Untaps a bunch of lands. It's going to play Thoughts of Ruin, which each player sacrifices a land for each card in their hand. So they have 5 cards. We're all going to lose our lands. This is really bad. This is a really bad scenario here. Really bad. And yeah, losing all your lands as a Storm deck is pretty bad. Or any deck, really, it's pretty bad. But they don't have much of a force. There are 2 cards left. And at this point, I feel like I might have lost, but you know, I wasn't really dead. I don't really like give up. I subscribe to the Reed Duke philosophy of Magic is that you should really give up. He will just like take hits. Like let's say like he has nothing on board. Your opponent has a bunch of creatures. Then they keep attacking. He will not concede. I never see that guy concede ever. So luckily I drew a swamp. So the ritual ransack the lab plan is still pretty good. The only way it's really good if I draw another ransack or another dark ritual to flip the amulet, and then I can actually start going with the frantic search. So that's kind of the line I take. Ransack the lab I just kind of randomly threw in here just to try it out, but it actually works out really well here. So swamp, I think about it for a second. So go to dark ritual. It's the only thing I can do. Like I'm not gonna. If I just sit back here and take all this, I'm gonna lose the game. So I gotta try right now. So I find another ritual, which is really important, flipping his amulet. So the ransack the lab hits. Get the dark ritual, play dark ritual, flip the amulet, and now as you can see, I have 3 mana here. I can copy frantic search, which was going to make a ton of mana, and cast as Mind's Desire. So ritual here, get a copy of the primal amulet or the frantic search here. Float some more mana. Always float your mana. It's really important when you have a copy here. You float your mana. Copy of blue. Bin 2 more cards. I binned the analysis because like I might be able to cast it later. Right now, 6 mana, perfect spot for Mind's Desire. Get 2 copies of the Mind's Desire, so basically it's like a Storm 7. So, and this is a money. This is a really big Mind's Desire. Turn 5 with 2 lands in play, I guess. So find ransack the lab, the island, turnabout, pretty good. Another frantic search, so I can make more mana, so I can keep going. Find a shimmer into the ransack, and I find a tendril. So that was literally the perfect Mind's Desire. So that's just a quick lesson theory. You know, just don't give up because there's always a line, and there's always a possibility when you have an amulet in play and you can kind of flip it. I think this is such a big lesson of saying don't give up because games of Magic can be won the slimmest of margins. And I hope I showcased that. I won this game. I ended up losing the match, but I got the revenge in the finals. So, or I think the semis or something like that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you like these little videos, just leave a comment. Let me know. Like I said, it'll be a deck type video soon. Don't know when, but soon. So if you're a Storm enthusiast, stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel, and you'll see when it comes out. Thanks.